So this starts from now. So it literally starts as I press the button. Hopefully that starts as it's supposed to. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, it does. Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Racing Point Subaru, yeah.
Over crest.
Nice.
Over crest. Into 1 right. Into 3 left.
So this is obviously about 2.5 hours, so again, not to think about it too much.
Right, don't cut.
If it happens, it happens.
1 left.
Hey Mick.
4 right.
Also, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This is in 16:9. Unlike when I used to play, it was in 4:3. Thanks to the fact it's in 16:9 now, makes it a lot easier.
1 right. 1 left. Over crest. Into square right.
Also, the best thing is, I have an in-game timer.
Square left. Okay, bank.
How's everyone going? Pretty well so far. I mean, we all just started, so there's not really much to say, Mick.
1 left.
By the way, I could actually play this at an unlocked frame rate, but unfortunately the game seems to not like it when I do that.
2 right.
So the frame rate is unlocked in the menu screens, as in loading screens,
3
but
right.
not in anything
Into
else.
1 left. Into 1 right. Don't cut. Into 1 left. Into 5
I mean, I don't know by how much, but we'll find out.
left. Over crest. Into long 2
So
left.
in the game, it's locked at 25 FPS,
Long 4 right.
and occasionally jumps an extra frame to 26 for whatever reason.
Over jump.
There is a reason for this though, is because there's something called motion smoothing.
3 left. Into
Motion smoothing locks the game at 25 frames. If you turn it off, it unlocks the frame rate.
square right.
Unfortunately, this can have some really silly side effects,
Square right.
as in very glitchy side effects, and it's not very nice. So,
Over crest. Into 1 left. Caution. Water splash. 2 left. Over finish. That was a good time.
also, I like how it's 0.6. I forget I need to split after this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, exactly, mate. That's the one.
Over jump. Over jump. Into 3 right. Okay, square left. Square left. Don't cut. Ditch.
Come on, car. Please don't let me down now. Ooh, sub 20 for the first split.
Don't cut.
Nice.
Ditch. 3 right. Tightens. Square right.
Racing Point Subaru in chat. Yes, you did.
3 right.
Basically, the game's textures are glitched out on the menu, so the cars don't look anything like they're supposed to.
Okay, 5 left.
The thing is, if we get the cars looking like they're supposed to in the menus, what ends up happening is you get the game running pretty well. However,
Left.
the only downside is in the menu screens it takes forever to load. So obviously, for that reason and that reason alone. Come on, car! Please don't fail me now.
Into long 5
Yeah, for that reason, that's the reason why we're not. We've got glitched textures because the game actually loads quite well and plays well.
left.
I played through pretty much the entire championship last night, and I was like, I feel like doing a run of this today.
Over crest.
I've also been playing a bit of the old Most Wanted, not the 2012 crappy remake one.
Over bridge.
Hey James,
Long 3 left.
long time no see. I say long time no see. How long's it been? Nice to see you.
4 right. Into square left.
Come on, guy. There we go.
Long 3 left.
I need to remember to split after every stage.
3 right. Okay, bank.
This is the not PS1 version. This is the PC version.
4 right.
So that's why it looks a little bit better.
5 right. Okay, bank. 1 right.
So if it looks like it's quite nice, it's the PC version,
3 left. Okay,
which is
bank.
enhanced, obviously, of the PS1 version.
3
Doesn't
left.
look too bad, to be honest.
5 right. Opens.
Considering the game came out in 1998, I mean, it looks pretty nice. The thing is as well, this is being run via a patch as well that puts it in widescreen mode, so fingers crossed though. Oh god. That actually does split on time, okay. Interesting. Don't think I've ever seen CMR1. Well, first time for everything, right? Shame you can't patch real life. I know, tell me about it, dude. Somebody, oh that was it. The British Rally Championship on Twitter, they posted today. About Colin McRae, because it apparently, I think it was something like on, I don't know if it was on this day or something, but it was something like remembering the 1991 and 92 championships, British Rally Championships. I believe he won both. So as in won in 1991 and 1992, and I was like, huh? I knew he won the British Rally Championship, I don't think he won it twice though. Which, funnily enough, if you fast forward 3 years after 92, so 1995, they actually had, if I can remember for the life of me, they had Alistair McRae won the British Rally Championship. So Colin won the World Rally Championship and Alistair won the British Rally Championship. So it was a pretty good year for the McRaes that year. It's a grit and determination. And through the bush. There we go. For those wondering or haven't seen this game before, this game's about as basic as it gets. So you basically just have to get from point A to point B. Unlike CMR2, we don't really use many shortcuts in this version. In this game. So if you're after shortcuts, unfortunately CMR2 is the better off for it. But for pure speed and stage time, this one's definitely more optimised than the second one, I'd say. Considering that all the stages have all got set weather, and all you need to remember is which stages have got weather patterns and which haven't. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. That's for damn sure. Like for example, there's this shortcut here that saves about a fraction of a second. I think maybe about a second. But apart from that, I'm pretty sure Wales is always raining. Which game do I prefer, this one or 2? Well, in terms of enjoyment, I definitely say this one for me is more enjoyable. But in terms of enjoyment to play, that would probably be, as in, sorry, entertainment value, that would probably be CMR2. Damn, we're really bringing that down already, aren't we? So like the first one for me is more enjoyable in terms of gameplay, but the second one is more enjoyable in terms of shortcuts. So, also how I saved 7 seconds there, I have no idea. Also, I should definitely change my gears to max acceleration. Yeah. I didn't think I had any time save on intermediate. I thought when I did this run the last time and I got this time, I was like, this run could be faster, but I think it can't really be beaten too badly. Apparently not. According to my splits, anyway. Sweden's going to be a laugh, because Sweden is always a hard rally. Sweden's as basic and as boring as it gets. In fact, I probably will lose. I'm probably going to lose time in Sweden, but whatever. I played the game last night for 2 and a bit hours, and I got all the way from the start up to the UK without the game crashing once. And I'm pretty happy to say that, because that's also a factor as to why I'm running it. Because I do remember the last time I did the run of this, the game crashed in Sweden. So, out of all places, I know, ironic. Also, not only that, I played the Expert Championship with the Subaru, so I was still beating the AI by a considerable amount. Not as much as I'm beating them by on the Intermediate, but the Expert is not as hard as I thought. I did try and find a way of, I tried to find a way of using Maria's, what is it? The shortcut thing. So Maria found out that there's a neat little glitch. Say glitch? Yeah, it is like a glitch that you can do. So on Indonesia, on stage 6, you can basically make the game think you're going out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds. It's pretty good. Ow. Another 0.7 of a second saved down. Yeah, CMR3 was pretty good. It was as basic as it got with CMR3, in my honest opinion. But I did spend a lot of time in CMR3 when I was younger, obviously. Speedrunning wise, not so much, but when I was younger, I did spend a lot of time on that game. Believe it or not, my least favourite of the bunch was actually CMR04. Now I know Blitz isn't going to like me for saying that, but that was my worst, and it still is my worst, to be honest. And that's not just speedrunning, that's just playing in general. I wasn't really a fan of it. And before anyone thinks that it was to do with the fact that Derek Ringer was the Derek Ringer was the co-driver and stuff, it wasn't that reason, although that for me kind of put me off playing it a little bit. I never really got the hype around 04 compared to 3. 2005 was good though. Well, yeah, no, 2005 was good because it had an actual career mode and stuff. You got to race a mix of cars. Oh, cut. Yep. Forget this is a thing. Through there. I think I saw a message. Which one is the most active speedrunning wise? I mean, as of late, I don't know. Probably. See, I want to say the second one is the most popular one out of the first 5. Barely anybody's around the 5th one, so 2005. We have a couple of runners for 04. This one has a good chunk of runners for it. Although it's split between PlayStation and PC, so depends on which platform you want to run. But on CMR2, so the one I showed off for Thunderthorn the other day, that's actually the one that's the most popular one, I'd say. Because that's probably, in my honest opinion, that's the one with the most speed tech, the most broken, the quickest. I mean, CMR1 has a quick category, which is rally school %, but CMR2 is quick in terms of other factors. Oh, come on, car. Really? Now? Why now? That could have been way faster. Oh, that sucked. Oh well. Oh well. I lost about 2-3 seconds there because I went wide. It'll still be faster. This one's going to be interesting. So this stage is not a great stage for me. I did this last night on Expert and it took quite a bit out of me to beat the AI. On Intermediate, thankfully, piece of cake. Alright, come on. The only problem is, like, with Expert, you can tell... Well, I say you can tell. You can kind of tell where I'm at pace-wise, whereas on Intermediate, it's kind of hit and miss. Honestly, my pace right now is unknown, other than I'm 11 seconds ahead. Somehow. Sorry, 12 seconds ahead, almost. I mean, that's essentially 12 seconds. It says 11.9, it's 12. Pretty much. This has to be my worst. I'm going to cut the grass here, because screw the grass. That's definitely slower. This is the worst thing as well, is that this is a... well, I could be going faster, but I'm on the wet tyres. So wet tyres, dry track, yeah, a lot more sliding about for me. I'm probably going to lose time on the last split, pretty sure. So you only get one set of tyres. Basically, you can either choose between the dry grooves, the wet grooves, spike tyres, which are only for Sweden, and slicks, which are usually mainly for Corsica. That's it. And basically, in this particular game, well, in this particular one, you have a mix of stages which are wet and dry, so you have to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Okay, come on. Nice. Moving on up. Moving on up. Okay. Nice. Does the weather vary a lot? Well, let's say New Zealand is fairly straightforward. Alright. New Zealand is essentially the first course, the first hurdle that you need to get over. Which, I'll be honest, is not too bad. It can be a bit tricky with the wet stages though. Greece is always dry, so you don't have to worry about ever switching your tyres. The only difference that I ever make to my car, and then just leave it, is you noticed how I changed from max acceleration to good acceleration. There's a reason for that. I can keep my speed a bit further going through stages. Basically more speed and more speed through some of the corners basically means I can get my stage times down a bit faster. The one that's a bit hit and miss on, to be honest, is Sweden. Because Sweden's a bit of a tricky one. Honestly, Phil, right? I don't know. I mean, that's a question you probably have to ask Codemasters. Because, to be honest, I won't lie, I can understand why people might think it's a bit of a mystery. I can 100% agree with you on that one. I can see just what. I can see exactly why. Maybe? I mean, the thing is, Richard Burns Rally didn't come out till 2003? Is it 2003? When did it come out? Richard Burns Rally. I'm not sure, because Richard Burns Rally came out in 2000. It was either 2003 or 2004. Might have been later than that actually. 2005. But then in that game, Richard Burns is in it. Obviously, Colin McRae isn't.
One right into one left. Tight hairpin right. 3 left.
Yeah, car's getting dirty.
Right. 1 left. Over finish.
I don't know about what's in the second one. I don't know the reason for why it is what it is. Tommy Mackinnon. Ooh. I've heard of that. I think I played it, didn't really enjoy it much. But I know of it. It was on the PS1, right? Yeah, it wasn't. James, you just kind of like reminded me. Yeah, it was a bit of a crap game, to be honest. That's what I remember about the game. I played it, and that's probably the only rally game I played where I've gone, this is a load of crap. Although then again, I wasn't a big fan of Richard Burns' Rally. That wasn't a bad game, I just wasn't a fan of the handling on it. But then again, that's me. It's a shame that Tommy Mackinnon gets a game and it's crap. Like, come on. Seriously? Mackinnon's a legend. He's the guy that, I hate to say it, put a stop to Colin McRae and Subaru. But obviously, McRae in true fashion did not take it lying down, did he? Because McRae is McRae. I think that's what the late 90s was known for. It was known as Lancia's last hurrah. Last huzzah, should I say. Toyota gets involved. Subaru steps up the game, enters the fray. Mitsubishi stepped in, you know. That stepped up a notch. Now eventually Ford came into it. And Skoda and Hyundai and all the other teams that eventually turned up. Citroen eventually entered the fray in 2001. Sorry, 2002. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh, and Seat, of course. Yeah, I forgot about Seat. How can I? He's the fastest car in CMR2. No. Believe it or not, the car was actually a quick car that year. I think it was 98 and 99 they used it. Was it 2000? Well, when the Cordoba was in production, as in, sorry, not production, when it was in the World Rally Championship, it was actually a quick car. Which, if you find that hard to believe. God, bloody fly. I'm going to eat that fly if it hurts. 3 podiums in total. It's a shame, that could have actually won a couple of rallies. I mean, they didn't have a great driver because it was, I think, Didier Auriol and Tony Gardemeister that was driving it. They weren't bad drivers, but Didier Auriol was a champion already. I think he was. How many championships did Auriol actually win? Was it 2, 3? I don't even know. Can't remember how many championships Auriol won. Anybody know? I really don't remember. I want to say 3, but pretty sure it wasn't that many. If I remember correctly, I think it was the 2000 car that was in CMR2. Oh, was it 1? Oh, okay. Was he? I didn't know Schumacher was supposed to be. That I didn't know. That I didn't know. Second in 1990. Ooh. Okay, so he only won 1 1994. Coincidentally, the year we lost Ayrton Senna, Roland Ratzenberger, and Michael Schumacher won his first title. Did he win his championship with Lancia, Rev? I presume so, because Lancia was the one that was pretty good. Did I use a line from in Thunderthorn? I don't remember that. Oh, was it Toyota he won it for? Ah, I thought he was driving for Lancia. I guess not. Damn. Yeah, I said you just wait, sunshine. You just wait. It's not that one. It wasn't actually. It wasn't actually Rob Smedley. It was. It was Sebastian Vettel's. Sebastian Vettel's engineer in 2010 when he crossed the line at Abu Dhabi and they were waiting for Alonso to cross the line to see if he was champion or not. Okay, Sebastian, there's another 2 cars coming round. You need to wait. It's looking good. You just wait, sunshine. You just wait. Hamilton, P2. Button, P3. There's another few cars coming around in 15, 16. Kubist, Weltmeister. That's the one. Sebastian Vettel, you are the world champion. You are the man. Well done, enjoy it. Got to a point now where I just remember lines like that off the top of my head. I don't even know how. I just do. He got disqualified in 1996. Yeah, they got disqualified in 95. Yeah. You know why they got disqualified though? You're probably going to look it up and then that's going to be cheating. But okay. Basically, they performed a unique little trick. It was to do with the turbo. So I forget, it was something to do with a plate on the turbo. And what they do is during stages, the plate would come apart slightly or something, and it'd provide an extra 25% power through the turbo to the engine. And basically, in stages, the car would be upped from the regular, I think it's like 300 horsepower to 360 or something. But then when they got back down to the service area, when the FIA or whoever it was, I think it was the FIA, looked into the car to see what was going on, the turbo plate was exactly where it should have been. They weren't moving it, it was the plate that moved on its own. So during the... I say moved on its own, I forget the actual reason. It was a neat little trick, put it that way. Yeah. It was a very unique little trick that they performed. Clever. If you ask me, very clever. I say move by itself, I didn't... No, sorry, it didn't move by itself. It was something to do with... They'd adjust the plate. I think it might have been to do with the driver or something. But it was one of the cleverest tricks that the FIA had seen, apparently. Something like that. And what it allowed them to do is they won like, I think, was it like the first 6 rallies or something, or first 7 rallies of the season. And Subaru were always like second best, or Mitsubishi were anyway. But then when Toyota got disqualified from participating in the WRC, from not only from that season, but I think from the following season, they ended up losing all the championship points to Subaru. So Subaru pretty much was guaranteed the constructors win. Clever, huh? But yeah, it was Toyota. I forget the main thing, but it was to do with the plate had moved during the stage, so it'd only move like half an inch or something, or an inch. And by moving that much back, what it'd end up doing is the turbo would output, as I said, the turbo would output 25% more power through the airflow. Because what they would do is, because the flaps open, more air would get through the turbo. Basically, the turbo would spin faster, provides more power, and obviously the power has to go to the engine, which it did. And they ended up gaining like an extra 60 horsepower through the stages. So they got like they were only like a few seconds faster than the second best car. Or third best, whoever it was. Or sorry, the next best car on the road. But you can imagine, over like one stage, if you're winning by 4 seconds a stage, that adds up during a rally. And it seemed like no matter how good of a start like Subaru got, Toyota would always be out on top. Same with Mitsubishi, they'd soon pass them. You think, oh right, it's just the drivers. No. It was the turbo that was doing it. And like I said, because of the fact that when it went through scrutineering, there was nothing happening. So that what they would do is they get through one side, as you do. They get through an entire season, an entire rally, stage. When they get to the end, when they go through all the scrutineering bays, the FIA couldn't find anything. And it was clever because the FIA couldn't catch him. The way it was caught, they reckon it was a whistleblower, somebody from Toyota themselves, or something got let loose, and the FIA eventually found out about it. Found it very clever. Because the thing is, without this anonymous tip-off, without this anonymous tip-off, they would have never found it. Toyota would have won the championship and the drivers that year, I would have thought. So that's the reason how Subaru ended up getting the win. But in '96, with Toyota now banned, Subaru had it all to themselves. Also thought, nope, two new things in the form of Tommy Mäkinen and Mitsubishi were there for a fight. And my god, did they have a fight. They didn't half have a fight against Subaru, my god. Yeah, the 1998 season came down to the wire, although back then it was Mitsubishi versus Toyota, not Subaru.
One right into square left. 3 right. Square right into.
Well, Subaru started to lose its touch, essentially. I don't know what was wrong with the car that year. They were underdeveloped, maybe. I'm not really sure. They didn't do that well in '98. Toyota managed to get the better of them. I don't know if it was. I don't know how long it was actually. It was a while. Just about a good time, bloody hell. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't quite know, but maybe.
Square right. Water splash.
It's pretty mad, isn't it? Probably lose a slight bit of time at the end. 13 views, damn. I'm doing something right tonight. I always say that, don't I? Okay, come on, car. Who's it racing? I didn't even see. Is it a Mitsubishi I'm racing against? Coincidence. The car that won the title in '98 ain't winning bloody Greece. Alright, I lost 2.3, but I like a bit more. Nice. Yeah, so it was something like Toyota versus Mitsubishi in '98, more or less. Subaru was there, but wasn't like involved in the fight so much. It didn't do too well in '99 either, as far as I remember. Because Colin at this point had moved from Subaru to Ford. So Ford was on the rise. Slowly, but they got there. And then, obviously we got to 2000 and Peugeot had obviously been in the fray for about a year or so. Well, it's Austria, but it's Monte Carlo. I know that, don't worry, I know what you're going to say. Wait a minute, they're two different places. I know. The long story of this one, there's two different versions of this game. I don't mean the North American and the European version. One version has this country named as Monte Carlo, the other has it named as Austria. This one's got it named as Monte Carlo, but considering I use my splits that I use in the PS1 version, it's just still called Austria, so I do need to change it.
3 left into square right. 3 left into long 4 right.
Oh no, no, don't go off, please, no. They always seem to gain time there. Yeah, the stages are the same, nothing changes, it's just the name of the rally changes from Monte Carlo to Austria, and vice versa. Yeah, even I don't know how that works. How the hell do you get Austria and Monte Carlo mixed up? They're not even the same frigging country, for Christ's sake. Not only that, when the hell did Austria look like this? And also, when the heck did Austria have snow like this? I mean, I know we've got like the Alps and everything, but the Alps is friggin' Switzerland, come on. Monte Carlo is snowy and icy, not Austria. But, whatever. Whoever's doing the programming really did. Austria's never had a WRC rally. I don't think. Maybe if it hasn't, then I'd actually like to see that though. As far as I'm aware, it never had one. Believe it or not, there was 2 rallies in this game which never had a rally in '97, and one of them is Indonesia. Indonesia was supposed to have a rally, I believe, but never did. I think Corsica was the other actually. That can't be right. They went to Corsica, I'm sure of it. Damn, my splits really are awful, huh? Yeah, grey dirt on the car. This is essentially supposed to be slush. That's what it's supposed to be. This is all the slush and crap off the roads. Goes for a casual run, ends up setting his personal best time. What the heck? The best thing is, this is literally just about the driving. This ain't about shortcuts or any of that. I mean, there is shortcuts involved. But there's a bit more to it than that. Alright, okay. Also, this one, you might want to close your eyes if you don't want to see a car get smashed up. Just saying. This one does involve us smashing the car up. We're going to be hitting a lot of barriers. I'm not even joking.
Square right opens. 1 right. Over crest into 3 left. Tightens into square left. Tight hairpin right.
The best thing is, in Australia, which is, funnily enough, the next rally, we don't actually need to change any settings on the car whatsoever. You just literally jump into the stage and boom, there you go.
1 right. 5 left.
You're going too fast there, lad. You're going too fast. I really need to get it linked up.
5 left.
Seriously need to get it linked up.
Right. Tightens into square right.
I can't slow down.
Long 5 left.
It sounds so bad. Jesus. I will try my best if I can get it.
Tightens into 5 right. Over bridge. 3 left.
Okay, don't flip the car. Thank
3
you.
right into 5
Also,
left.
there's nothing there.
Crest
Interesting.
into hairpin right. 2 right. Over crest into
Right,
left.
can I get sub 230 on this stage?
Into
Please,
right.
please,
Square left.
please.
Over finish.
Yes! I can, thank God. I've never got 230 on the with the Subaru, I'm sure of that. Right. So now, we've got a fun task. So what we've now got to do is we've now got stage 3. Believe it or not, stage 3 is all icy roads and a bit of snow. It's a bit of an interesting one. End the stage blocked. It just is what it is. All the stages at the end are all blocked. I don't know why. Like, there's even a part where... Well, you'll see it actually, I'll get to it eventually. Not in this stage, in one of the next 2 stages somewhere. Also, Sisteron is a nightmare of a stage, because it is, believe it or not, our first night stage. And it's dark, and it's tarmac, and we've got wet tyres on. Oh yeah, you can tell that that stage is going to be fun. Back out onto the wet tarmac. Yes, this is wet tarmac. Even near the wet. Internet went down. Yikes. Not really. Not too much. Just the run's going quite well so far. Oh! I should probably point something out, by the way, to everybody here watching right now. So Twitch currently is trying something new out, and a lot of content creators don't like it. They're just running ads in the middle of people's streams, even though they said, oh yeah, we're giving it to the content creators to give something back. Basically, there's going to be a point where you'll end up seeing ads on the stream, and it won't be through me. Now normally I'm guessing most people here are familiar with, you click on a stream these days, unless you've got Amazon Prime or something, and it immediately shows an ad, whether they're an affiliate or not, right? Well, imagine that happening, except it's halfway through watching the stream. Yeah, exactly, that's my fault. It's complete crap. I don't like the whole idea of it. So just be warned, Twitch is doing it. There are bits. They have said that it's a test thing, but immediately a lot of people are like, I don't like it. I'm one of them people that doesn't like it as well. So if you end up seeing like an advert just halfway through, or like 20 minutes into a run, then all I can do is just say, I'm sorry, it's not my fault, it's Twitch, not me. There's nothing I can do, I'm afraid. But what I can advise on is, if you want to block the ads, either by subscribing to the channel you can do, or the other method being you can obviously install AdBlock, a decent ad blocker, and whitelist, or I think sorry, not whitelist my channel, and then use that. Normally I don't condone blocking ads, but in this case I'm saying that now. Because I'm not being funny or anything, but whether you're a Let's Player, a speedrunner, or anything in between, ideally you don't want to miss a stream, do you? I mean, for something like a marathon, it's fine, because you can run ads between games, that's fine. I mean, ESA and BSG and all those, you know, all them marathons all do it. But for something like just an individual streamer, I think personally it's complete coswallop. It's complete rubbish. So just thought I'd give people an heads up. I don't know when that's in effect. It might be in effect from now. I don't know. But just keep an eye out when you're watching, next time you're watching your favourite streamer. Like I said, for me personally, it's a bit of a slimy thing to do. They have give people like a heads up on their Twitter, which is I think it's at Twitch support or something. But yeah, I'm one of them people that doesn't like it. There's no positive impact from it. Like, supposedly this is to help content creators, and in all seriousness, I don't think it is. Like I said, there's two ways of doing it. You can sub to the channel if you want to. I mean, that's not... you have to do that. The other alternative, which wouldn't cost you anything, would be to install an ad blocker to wipe out the ads. And you can just keep watching the stream without them stupid ads being involved. So, yeah. The choice is up to you, but... I'm putting it out there. Alright, let's get punished by driving Toyota Corolla. Also, damn, that was a gold split and a half, wasn't it? I didn't even realise that was a split. Friggin' hell. So it's the stage I was on about actually, which is yeah, this is the stage I was on about, which is the one that has like a tunnel thing at the end, and it looks like you can drive it, but you can't. So this stage is tough. Correct one. Bear in mind, this is with wet tyres. Wet tyres do not do well on tarmac. And I'm not risking any cuts through any trees or anything. There is a few ways you can cut through trees, but I'm not risking it. No way. Sorry if I've gone quiet, by the way. Kind of pushing it to the limit here. Kind of. Making some toast? Ooh, very nice. You having anything on them, Riv? Or just having toast? As in, just butter on toast? This is it. See, what was that? That's not fair. That's not even funny. Come on. Plain sort of person. That's fair enough. Ooh. Oh, that's my car I just had start. Oh, that was my car then. That's going out in my car. Crowd laughing. I know, yeah. Whoops. Sorry. Accidentally killed like a couple of thousand spectators. Sorry. You didn't get out of the way. We're cardboard cutouts. We can't move. Oops. That always annoyed me, the ending of that. Do you know what? I'm not joking. I actually rammed that end. I've rammed the end of that. Bloody, what's it called? Yeah, I've rammed the end of that tunnel. Dad's doing something outside. I'm very intrigued to find out what it is. No car's turned off again. I think there's moving cars about. I just happened to hear my car start up and I'm like, what's my dad doing with my car? How have I found this amount of time? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. So much for a casual run, huh? No, he's not. I think he's just mixing the cars around, changing the cars around. Well, the car's going to have some work done to it over the next couple of weeks. Might be even a month or two yet, we're not sure, but it's got some work that needs doing to it, so... Yeah, but this is going to make it a bit better. It's not a lot of work, but a bit. We're just going to get things... We're slowly starting to get things started. We're slowly starting to get things sorted out for it at the moment. When do you think is a good time for me to casually speed? Any time, honestly. Fair odds. There's no specific time that you have to speedrun a game. You speedrun it when you want to do it. If you've got the motivation to do it, go for it. If you haven't, don't do it. There's no point asking me or someone when do you think a good time to do a speedrun is? Because any time is good enough. As long as you've got the motivation, that's good enough. Being honest, some people have the motivation and then lose motivation halfway through a run. Believe me, I've been there, done that. And that is not a joke. Damn. Another 3.9 seconds. Hey Sam! And welcome to Australia. Your senior wants to do it. I mean, hey, if I'm motivation for people, that's good enough for me. Ah, damn Australia. Yeah, 17 minutes long. Just relaxing now? Nice. Well, Tuz will be happy because he knows I don't like spiders. At all. NFS the run wasn't playing today? As in, wasn't playing ball or just wouldn't actually start up? I made a single. Yeah, sure you didn't, Tuz. Sure you didn't. You haven't yet, but you did in the past. Haha. Oh, wasn't playing nice. Gotcha. Yeah, I get them days. I'm a good boy. Faced lots of game crashes. That game's just... See, I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind running that game. I really wouldn't. But the fact that the game crashes so much... I mean, you're looking at a game that crashes a fair bit. Luckily, I think I may have fixed the problem. Probably jinxed that now, but whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't mind running, you know, the run, but it's 3 hours. I mean, technically this is 2.5. It's not that much longer than this, but running it, yeah, I definitely have to run like a couple of times. Hey Dustin, I wish good luck on this run, but it's casual, so I wish casual luck instead. Thank you very much. Well, casual runs seem to be my thing at the moment. I mean, look at the friggin' time save I've got. The splits don't lie neither. Guess I'll have to stick to second place now. I mean, I'd actually just take... I'd take second place for that game. Mind you, then again, it's a game you run more than me, so I can understand why you say, guess I'll have to take it. If it was me, I'd happily take second. But, considering Need for Speed's not my forte, never has been really, then yeah, I can understand why.
Caution, square left through narrow gate.
I mean, for me, it's like in Colin McRae Rally 04,
Crest.
I'm 4th place on the 2-wheel drive championship. Blitz is miles ahead of anybody else, which is fucking ridiculous. But it is what it is. What can you say? Why does come out of plain asphalt? Honestly,
Right, gate.
physics.
3
Game
right,
physics
jump
is the only way I
into
can say that one.
gate.
Did I hear Blitz? Yeah, you did. You did.
Over jump.
Your ears aren't
Jump
deceiving you.
into long 4 right.
Yeah, in terms of Colin McRae Rally 04, I'm 4th on that leaderboard, but I really want to get higher up. The problem is, as I said before, I'm not keen on 04 whatsoever. That's probably why I suck at it so bad, and I'm 4th on the leaderboards for it. I mean, my PB's decent. For me, anyway, it is. But compared to Blitz, he's on another fucking planet. Then again, you could say that about me with this game. I don't know. Maybe that's going a bit too far.
Over crest into 1 right, into 2 right. Long 3 left, don't cut ditch. 2 right. don't
Also,
cut
are we
ditch.
ready to go through some trees? Because I know people have been waiting for me to go through the trees.
Right,
Here we
into
go.
3 left.
Do not flip now. Here we go.
5
Going
right.
through the trees.
Over finish.
Still saving time. Australia Stage 4 and CMR 2 is in 04 as a reverse stage. To tell you the truth, you're probably going to be shocked if I told you. What if I told you a lot of the stages out of the first 2 games were copied and pasted in the other 3? In CMR 3, 04 and 2005. Because, seriously, that's actually true. Yeah, so some stages that were in CMR 1 and 2 have been ripped, copied and pasted into 3, 04 and 2005. For example, one of, I think it's France Stage 2 or something, France Stage 2 in CMR 2 is actually Spain Stage 3 in CMR 3, 04 and 2005. They've changed the country, give it a bit different tarmac, like different tarmac look, and then called it another country stage, when really it's just France from CMR 2. There's your laugh for the day. Yeah. And the thing is, they copied and pasted the stage in 04 and 2005, I believe, as well. There's actually a comparison I did of CMR 3, 04 and 2005, and it was the same stage on all 3 games with the same car, and it was comparing graphics and car sound as well. Like half of the stuff that's in CMR 3 is in 04, and half the stuff that's in 3 and 4 is in 2005. So, yeah, there you go. There's your laugh for the day, I guess. And jump. And slow down.
Well driven.
Nice. Well driven. Is it supposed to be burning jumps? I don't know. Maybe. Water splash. Nope. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll be honest, I'm quite happy that, also, night stage, I'm quite happy that CMR has taken off slightly. I say slightly, it's become a bit bigger in the last few years, and I'm quite happy about that. Like, I'll be honest, I've not been there from the very start. I've not. Like, the game's been run for a couple of years now. But I haven't been there from the very start, but I have been there from couple of years ago, and the fact that it's picked up, both in terms of marathons being able to show the games off, in terms of the amount of runners that we've got from different nationalities, you know, and different skill levels to different world record holders, it really has come a long way. And that's great to see, I'll be honest. Like, it's great to see the likes of Blitz, you know, in 04 for example, how he smashes the records. You know, and Lucky, Franz, Zorfdorf and all the other guys in CMR2 that have smashed, as in broken several stages to pieces, not forgetting Farrell obviously recently. You know, and all this sort of stuff, it's been absolutely amazing. I'll move to 3, oh boy. I need to go back to 3 one day, only so I can get that 122 that it owes me. If I can get it, that is. Because that game friggin' owes me. The perfect run of the actual first season, the championship, was like 1 hour and 22 minutes. The current record is 1 hour and 25. How do I know this? Because I can save 3 minutes by simply just driving in the opposite direction. Mountain skip in CMR2? I didn't quite read that. Give me a minute. Also, a slower frame rate is actually better for handling on this game. If this game ran in 60 FPS, it would feel crap. It actually would. I played it with unlocked frame rate and it doesn't feel nice to drive. Nice. Nice. So what will happen if I pull off the mountain skip in the CMR2 run? As in the Greece one? Fair Road, I presume you mean? If you can pull that off in a run, I'll be very amazed. Seriously. In the same way that if someone can pull off the out of bounds skip with the Seat on their run, I'll be very impressed. I'm too scared to even do them skips because, believe it or not, they save a lot of time, but they are risky as hell. If you can find a sweet spot and a consistent way of getting it, great. Now, Franz has done it, Lucky has done it, and Zorfdorf has found the sweet spot for the out of bounds skip in CMR2, in UK Stage 4 on Colin McRae Rally 2. But no one's pulled it off in a run. Apart from... I've pulled it off, but not in the Seat. I pulled it off in the Mini Cooper run that I did. Because that's the easiest way of getting through the gap. It's a small car, it fits through the gap. Say it works about 95% of the time. The Mini is the easiest car to fit through any gap in that game. That's why Mini Cooper percent's so much fun, because you can gain time in the UK against the Seat. Granted, it's slower, but, you know. Also, Mini Cooper percent is actually a fun little... It's a fun category. Wouldn't recommend as it... Well, I'd recommend trying it for a laugh, because that's basically what it is. The Escort percent, so Ford Escort Mark 1%, and the Mini Cooper percent, both of them are basically meme categories. The miscellaneous for a reason is the meme categories, but they are a lot of fun to mess around with. They're like, think of it as category extensions, that's like the easiest way of doing it. Yeah, you might recognise this stage in one of the later ones. There is actually an out of bounds you can do, which takes you onto the grass to the left here. But it's not worth it because you have to stop, go out of bounds. You'd basically be chasing the track. And it wouldn't be worth it at all. Let's see. Speaking of the Mini, will you be going back to the Italian job at some point? Well, I have got it. It's working on here. Yeah. Yeah, Richard Burns is in this. Bill Theory, Philip Bigalski, Alistair McRae, U.R. Kankinen. There's some very familiar names in here. They are the real drivers, by the way. All the drivers in this game were actually were the real ones. But then the second one, they went with names like Iglood and Douglas and Backer, which I always thought was said Bacon, funnily enough. I always used to call him Bacon. Say he, I don't really know what the identity is of it, but... Candaidu, that's another one. Hubber, I remember Hubber. Hubber always used to drive the Subaru. Apart from if it was an arcade race, it'd drive something else. Yeah, Ericsson's in the game, and Ericsson's obviously real, but... Who's the other one? Obviously McRae's real, duh. The others? Oh, Cooper. Just Cooper. He was always the slowest. He sucked. Cooper was in a Ford Focus and was always at the back. Ericsson or Ericsson? I think it was Ericsson. The last one. Tizzet, yeah, Tizzet. Oh, Tizzet. Yeah. Ryan Cooper! Alright, so I'm the same. Pro Street, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourself up, Ryan Cooper! And his Nissan 240SX! Because he can't drive anything else without wrecking it. Although you take control of Ryan Cooper, so hey. Also, how's the game sound to my audio? I know we're like an hour and 7 minutes in at this point, but whatever. I presume it's been alright so far. You can hear me, you can hear the game, that's good enough. Yeah, new setup's actually working quite well. Also, for everyone that's tuned in right now, thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, amazing. Nice. Where the fan at? The fan's here. Computer's doing fine, yeah. I haven't got a new fan for my CPU yet, but I'm planning on it. I want to get my car sorted for. Well, I could have. It doesn't really cost much and take much time to fit a new fan. So I could probably get a fan. Also, a very fast stage. I need to remember something at the end of this stage, which is I need to remember to split, because I don't. The game does not split for you. You know how you save so much time in this game? I tell you how you save time. Other than driving fast, you save time by skipping all of them cutscenes. Because believe it or not, on the PlayStation version, yeah, you can't skip them. You have to watch them on PS1. PC, yeah, you can skip them. Great, isn't it? That's why the PC version's much faster. Load times have got a slight bit to do with it as well. A consistent frame rate. Also, Sweden is my absolute nightmare. And I'm sorry, Fairrod, this is my worst rally ever. I skip. There actually isn't one. I wish there was though, that would be pretty freaking cool. Your car slows down so much. You go out too far outside of the stage, not a lot happens. But, yeah. Right, okay, slow down. Easy, easy. Into the corner, there we go. Perfect. And again. 111, nice. Right. When I was playing this last night, I did actually spin the car. I think it was here. Just. Don't go too near the edge.
2 left into 3 right. 4 right, tightens. 3 left.
The super special disqualification. No. So, believe it or not, I actually had to double check this. I remember trying it a while ago and it didn't work. Like, you do get stopped on the stage, but it says, rather than the normal stuff, which is, yeah, rather than the normal stuff, which is, you know, here's the time, you're dead last and all the rest of it, but you still win a rally. In this game, you can't do it, because if you do it in this game, what ends up happening is, the game doesn't like it. Like, at all. It absolutely hates it.
5 left into long 4 right.
And yeah, it just doesn't like it whatsoever.
Long 5 left.
You get disqualified from the rally and you have to restart the rally. Also, yeah, hello Jack. Doggo.
3 left. 2 right. 2 left. Square left. Square left.
He's doing well, yeah. Still being the guard dog.
Square
Or
right.
trying at least. That's our dog.
Right, tightens. 4 left.
Oh yeah, I bought so recently I
2 right.
I bought a,
Into 1
I think it's like a 200. It's like is it 200? I'm not so sure. Maybe 200.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Square right, 4 left.
Is it 200? No. Sorry. I recently bought a 120 megabyte memory card or something. Sorry, 128 megabyte PS2 memory card. So basically what I've done with that is, you can store apparently up to like 250 plus game saves on it. So what I've done is, I've just got all of my game saves that I've got saved from my PAL system, which is on like 3 different memory cards. I just shoved them all on that memory card. I've now got 3 memory cards for a PS2 that I have no idea. How much was the memory card? I think it was like £8 or something. It was cheap. I also bought another PlayStation 2 component cable, so I've got 2 PS2 component cables now. The thing is though, Rev, is that 128 megabytes, that's not really. Literally, it's a very tiny amount of space, is this day and age anyway. But for a PS2, that's actually quite big. Because PS2 game saves were about 3,000 or 4,000 bits. Kilobytes, I mean.
1 right. 5 left.
Okay, slow down, Carl, slow down.
Long 3 right. 2 left.
Also, ice physics, here we go.
2 right. 1 left over crest. 2 right. Long 3 right. Tightens into square right.
Whoa, steady. Drift?
1 left.
Yeah, nice slide.
2 left into 1 right. Care bank. Long 2 left. Tightens into 4
Sweden,
left.
I'll be honest, Sweden is my Achilles heel. Although Indonesia and the UK better go alright. I swear to God.
4 right.
Indonesia, please go well.
3 left. Long 4
I know
right.
Indonesia is absolute hell to drive. Because Indonesia is 2 dry stages, 2 wet stages, and then another 2 dry stages. Whereas the UK is just mostly wet. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it's horrendous. I hate it so much. Nice. Seems lagging for me, it lagged for about 30 seconds. No. You've not missed a lot, it's only 30 seconds, don't worry about it. Hang on, give me a second. Car, drive yourself. The tracks are pretty nasty. Yeah, they are. So like the first 2 aren't too bad because they're on a beach. But then you start going inland towards the end in stage 3. So stages 3 and 4 are in the wet, so they're both in stormy conditions, right? So you've got so stage 3 is quite iconic. It's one of the iconic stages in Colin McRae Rally 1. Stage 4 is what I call hell. It's one of, not the hardest. It isn't the hardest stage, but it's one of the hardest stages in my opinion, the entire game. Obviously it becomes that little bit more difficult in the Expert Championship. But in the UK is full of rough tracks, the hardest one being the final stage. Before the Super Special, funnily enough. So UK stage 6 is horrible. And 5 actually. Stages 5 and 6, nah. Also, I have my foot flat here. 5th gear, make the car slide. So I always put it on good acceleration because of, well, this. I'm very tempted to leave it on, to put it on max acceleration though. Just for the last 2 stages, so that I've got a bit more acceleration through corners. I don't remember if it's useful or not. We'll see. I like the fact that it's getting more dark on this game. It doesn't usually get dark anywhere else. Oh! Oh, okay. Stopped right at the end. Here we go. Night stage time. But once we get out of Sweden, it's into Corsica! One of my favourite rallies. Actually, I don't even know. Is it worth changing to max acceleration or not? Yeah, nighttime rallying is tough. It is probably one of the hardest bits of the rally. The night stages that are to come, like Corsica's isn't too bad. Yeah, tarmac Kevin, that's true. Indonesia is just no. It's just a big And then the UK is a bit meh, could be better. If I can save somehow 2.5 minutes on this run, I'll be utterly gobsmacked. Like, as in, by the time we get to the end of the UK, it's 2.5 minutes saved. I'll be utterly gobsmacked. And ashamed as well. I'll be like, damn. Hey! Hey, Shep. Shep's like, right, I'm here. Oh, here we go, it's getting serious. Oh, sorry, car. You'll thank me later, though, I promise. Or will you? I don't know. I'm only concentrating on this stage just because it is horrible if you get it wrong. Oh! Okay, that was close.
Into two right.
So do forgive me.
Into two right. Long four left. Long three left.
Oh boy,
Two
okay.
left. Into two right. One right. Long three left. Over crest into one
Come on.
left.
Nearly there.
Long two right. Two right. Over finish.
Ah, stop! Thank you. Record time 2. Right. Whew.
5, 4, 3,
Right, we'll stay with good acceleration. It worked last time.
one left into two right. Long
Corsica's
three
going to
left,
be an
tight,
interesting one because
into
Corsica
five left,
is
K
all
bank,
about the speed. Corsica does require a lot of
over crest
patience and a
into
lot of
one left,
concentration.
into square right.
Also, yes, I do lean round corners as I
One
go
right,
around them.
into two left. Two right into long three left. Tight.
I remember these last two stages. Actually, these ones are pretty bad stages too.
Four left,
Not that
bank,
bad actually. You just drag.
three right.
Corsica on the other hand, peacecape. Although the first stage I'm gonna just full on like concentrate
Two
for if I
right
can.
into five left.
Only because in Corsica,
Two left over crest into long
in
three
Corsica,
right.
there's a problem which is that you mess that up, it's easily time lost. So it's like France in CMR2,
Long two right.
which
Tight.
is one I usually concentrate a lot for.
Square right. Over crest into two left into one right. Long two left. One right into long three left.
Believe it or not, this is about as hard as I was driving last night as well.
Right tightens.
Although last night was just, like I said, last night was just to get me back into the groove of the game again.
Five left. Five left. Two left into two right. Over bump. Two right. Hairpin right. Four left. Long three left.
Come on.
Care four left into long five right.
Ice, don't fail me. Don't fail me now, Ice. Come on. Okay, I'm
Five
getting there.
left. One left into two right.
Sounds like that sounds like a weird parody of a Queen song.
Long
Of,
five
instead
right.
of "Don't Stop Me Now," Ice, don't screw me now.
Three left bank.
Oh, Ice, don't stop me now. Don't
One
stop
left.
me now. Having a
Three
sliding
right.
time. Having
Two
a
left
ball.
tightens into
Don't
long
slide
five
me
left.
now. Having such a good time.
Over crest into
Don't know the
one
rest.
left.
Can't think of the rest.
Five right. Three right tightens over crest. Over crest into long three left.
Don't slide me, don't slide me, don't slide me. Hey, 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 don't slide me, don't slide me. Ooh, 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 yeah. I'm sliding off the track. I make a super side man out of you. No, can't. I still end up going back to Queen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
One left.
Let's go, Joe. Who the hell's Joe? I don't know. He's happy as Larry. Him.
Long
Who's
two
this
right.
Larry? Who's he?
One right.
Woman goes to doctors with a piece of lettuce sticking out top of her knickers. Doctor says, I bet that's painful. She says, it's tip of iceberg.
One right. Three left. One
I
left.
don't know.
Two right.
That one just came out.
Four left.
I couldn't resist.
Square right. Four left. One right. Three right.
Mate, this pace though, I know, right? I'm surprised we're even this quick. I was like, I did not expect this today. I was like, I'll be like 2 minutes behind. Nope, here we are. Nearly 2 minutes ahead. Christ, how bad was my intermediate run last time? Either I've just found 2 minutes of pace out of nowhere, or more, or something seriously wrong.
Right.
I have no clue what.
Into hairpin right. Three right. Into two left. Long three left. Tightens. Into five left.
Are we near the end yet? Come on! I just want to get through Sweden. Come on!
Four right.
Go a bit faster, car, please.
Crest. Into square left.
Faster through the stages,
Three
come
right.
on.
Tightens. Long two right.
I really want to come out of Sweden 2 minutes ahead right now. Given the pace of what's going on, I'm like, yes, please, 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 please.
Four left.
Oh, that was a slide and a half.
Hairpin left. Two right. Two right. Four left. Square right. Square right.
Yeah, I got Need for Speed Most Wanted, you know, the 2005 one, the original. I got it working the other day for PC and I was like, yes! It works! Unfortunately, I'm on version 1.3, so I can't really do much in terms of runs with it. I can do career mode, just glitchless, because I can't do it with glitches, there's no lap glitch. It's weird, like the way Most Wanted works with Viper 1.2, version 1.2. Oh! That second best time, what? Excuse me? Mate, now we're friggin' talking. We're down to a 228 right now. Holy cow. What did I have today? I had 2 sandwiches that consisted of tuna and chicken, and that's it. And a bit of sugar this morning when I woke up. I could have put stiff suspension on, damn it. Whatever. I can handle the car like it is. Stiff suspension would help, but... so that's your secret. Now I've had my Weetabix, or in Bottas's case, I've had my porridge. I've had my porridge. I see he's had his Weetabix this morning. Yes, I have. Now, truth be told, I didn't actually eat anything this morning when I got up. I got up, literally filled up my flask full of Impto, and then went straight to work and had a cup of tea when I got to work. That was my breakfast. Some days I don't eat anything at all, apart from at dinner time. I have a spam and egg sandwich when I get to work, maybe. It depends what I feel like. Oh! Yeah, dust on the tarmac. What can you do? I've managed to do this stage in less than 2 minutes in the Subaru. It's probably not going to happen today, but I've done it and it is so satisfying once you pull it off. So this is going to be sub 2. Come on, sub 2, please. Oh, this is sub 2. Oh, baby. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, my God. Holy damn. That's not even a word, but whatever. Holy cow. There we go. Is what I had to say.
3, 2, 1, go.
10 seconds saved because I got sub 2.
Over crest into 2
It was
left.
157 actually.
2 right, tightens into 4 right, over crest. 5
Corsica, as you can no doubt tell, is a rally I absolutely love. It is a rally I really love on this circuit.
square right,
This game, sorry.
square left,
Honestly, I liked France in the second game. I liked Corsica in the first.
5 left,
It seems like me and France really get on well.
2 right,
I'm serious, honestly, France is, in my opinion, one of my best rallies ever on
4
CMR2.
left,
On the first one, it's Corsica. I mean, New Zealand's not bad, but the actual Corsica rally, now you're talking.
1 left, long 2 right, 2 left, into long, hairpin left,
Also, this is going to be quite nerve-wracking.
square right, opens into 2 right, square right,
Because this rally, this stage is nerve-wracking.
2 right, over crest, into 3 left, over bridge,
No brakes, neither.
long 2
I think I've
right,
done this section with no brakes once.
square left,
But I'm playing it safe. We're using the brakes.
1 right, over crest, into 1 left, 3 left,
Just so I don't...
1 right,
I've gone flat through there and it is terrifying.
long 5 left, over finish, well driven,
I'm gonna do that.
3
Only reason I'm gonna lose time here is so that I can change the gearbox.
left, over
Prepare
crest,
the car.
into 3 right, square right, 5 right,
It's definitely worth changing the gearbox here.
3 left,
For the next 4 stages anyway.
square left, 4 left, 3 left, into K, square left,
You might see me lose time though, on one stage in particular.
over crest, into 4 left,
Right,
square right,
Subaru.
2
Don't let
left,
me
over
down.
crest, square left,
I need this Subaru cooperating with me
square
now.
right, square right,
Not like that!
hairpin left, into square left,
Just.
tight hairpin right, don't cut,
Oh god, nope.
3 left,
Come on. Don't do this. Thank you.
5 right, 4 left, over bridge, into 4 right,
I've got time save on this stage, I know I have.
square right, over bridge, 1 right, into 5 left, 4 right, square left, tight hairpin right, 3
I'm
left,
still getting
into
stuck on the
5
wall.
left, 5 right,
Right, so my ideal stage time here is around the 2:37-ish, 2:38 maybe.
left, into 3 right,
Yes, I actually have an ideal stage time set in my head for this one.
5 left, bank, into square right, square right, long 4 left, 3 right, 2
The acceleration helps because
5 left,
yeah, the acceleration helps a lot because it basically allows me to get round corners like there's no tomorrow.
1 right, into 2 left, over crest, into square left, into square right, into 5 right, 1 left, into square right, hairpin left, square right, square left,
Way to go, Chief. You're leading your class.
1 right, into 2 left, 3
Oh, no.
left,
No, 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 no.
into long
Don't bash me about. Okay, 2:37 was what I said.
over
What is it
finish.
going to give me? 2:35, and I lost time, 1.7. But, on the flip side, I should start gaining some back now.
5, 4,
Because,
3, 2,
only because, I lost the time because I repaired the car and changed the gearbox. I have to change the gearbox again for the super special stage.
4 right, 4 left,
Also, welcome to Corsica's night stage.
hairpin
Not
right,
nearly as bad as you think it's going to
3
be.
left, hairpin right, long 4 left,
And again, this is why we have max acceleration on.
4 right, 1 right, into long 3 left, square
Says
right,
4 right, I'm doing bloody 5th gear here.
square left, over crest, 3 right, into 3 left, tight hairpin right,
Obviously that we don't in first.
left, square right, square left, 3 left,
Ooh,
into
okay.
4 left, over crest, square right, 5 left, 1 right, 5 left, hairpin right, square left,
It's satisfying getting these turns right now. Apart from that one.
square
Oh,
right,
no you don't. Oh, nearly.
left, square right, over
That nearly
crest,
threw me off.
square right,
It tried, it tried. Thing is, when your car sometimes gets stuck on a thing, you're like, uh-oh, here we go, the car's sliding. Oh,
long 4 left,
it can happen.
square left,
I want to see if there's any time save on this stage. I'm sure I've
3
got
right,
some.
hairpin left,
We're about to find out.
square right,
Oh,
hairpin left, 3 left, 4 right, tightens, into square right, 3 left, square left, 4 left, 2 left, long 4 right,
might lose time actually.
5 left, over
Looks like I'm
finish,
gonna. Nope, I gained 1.5 seconds. Only just. Okay, so this one's actually where I'm gonna lose time again.
3,
Only
2,
because.
1, go,
Whew,
3 right,
only because.
care,
I say that, watch me just gold this by like half a second or something stupid. So basically the
right,
stage is mainly flat out, so for me all I've got to do is hold the accelerator down.
over crest, 2
But
right,
usually I have it at max, usually I have a good acceleration so I have more
3
speed.
left, long 3 right, 2 left, over crest, into 1 right, into 4 left, hairpin right, care, 1 right, long 4 left, 1 left, 2 right, tightens, into 4 right, over bridge, into
Oh yeah,
1
bridge
right,
time, over the bridge.
left, hairpin left, care, over crest, into 4 right, over bridge, 2 right,
Whoa, mama, okay.
1 left,
Whoa.
square right, care,
Okay, this corner, I don't like you at all. Oh, thank God.
5 right,
Okay, I don't like this
2
set of
left,
corners
into
neither.
3 right, hairpin left, hairpin right,
Them corners I have to take easy. If I didn't take them corners easy, I don't know what I would have
right,
done.
square right, 5 left, over crest, into 5 right, over crest, into 3 left, square right, over finish,
What? Excuse me, what? I matched it? How? How did I just match that split? It was gold by nothing.
1, go.
Bloody hell, okay.
5 left.
We should be able to gain a tiny bit more time
4
here
left into
on this
5
stage.
right,
Only
into
because I'm
2
on max
left.
acceleration though.
Square right into 5
What I
left.
need to now make sure I do is that I don't change
5
anything
left into
in my
5
settings.
right. 1 left into 2 right. 1 left. 1 left into square right. Long 4 left tightens. 4 right. 1 right. 3 left.
This stage...
1 right into
Don't know.
5 left. Don't cut.
Oh,
Rocks.
this one! Oh no, not this one. Okay, I remember this stage now.
Long 3
And
left.
it terrifies me a tiny bit. Because I remember having a huge accident on this one. And breathe.
1
Okay,
left.
right. This jump here in particular... No, sorry, no, it's not this one.
1 right.
It's keep going, keep going, keep going.
1 right. Over crest into 1
It's this
left.
jump.
3 left.
Yeah.
1 right. Hairpin right. Long 4 left. 3 right.
Like I said, Corsica, a lot of concentration.
Square right into square left. 3 right. 3 right. 3 left. 5 left. Square right. 2 left. 4 left. Square right. 5 left.
Still in fourth gear
Square
here.
right. 4 right into 5 left.
No reason to drop a gear, apart from now.
1 right into 4 left. Long 5 right. 5 left. 3 left. Over finish. That was a good time.
3 seconds.
5,
Oh, air balloons, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, Retro. There we go. My favourite stage in the entire game. And I'm not going to screw this one up.
Hairpin left. Over bridge.
This is the one I have the world record in as well. And this... That's not a joke. My personal best is a 50-second time in the Quattro in this thing. Around this circuit. I'm determined to get it under 50 seconds. My best in the Subaru is around a minute. Although I'm pretty convinced I can get this under... Okay, in under 1 minute. Can't do it right now, but it's very close to a minute.
Over jump. 5 left tightens. 3 right into 5 left. That was wild.
101. Still up.
3.
Nearly 2.5 minutes up already.
Go. 3 left.
Okay, Indonesia.
Long 2 right.
Please don't kill me.
5 right. Care bank.
This country is the definition of tropical hell. The last 2 rallies now are hard.
1 left.
He's
into
the hardest.
long
In
2
my
right.
opinion, the hardest in the entire game.
4 right. Into
Sweden's the
long
most
left. Tightens.
amateur one, I'd say. It's the most boring one. Corsica's the
5 left.
fastest one.
Opens.
There or thereabouts.
2 left. 2 right.
Getting a good time in Indonesia,
2
not
left.
easy to do.
1 right into long 2 left. Long
Plenty of
2
trees in
right.
Indonesia. So now might be a good time, Sam, for your Monka and the tree thing.
1 right. Over
Because this is it. This is the definition.
5 left. Square left.
It's like,
1 right. Tight.
look out for the trees. Look out for the trees.
Over crest.
Nearly 100 miles an hour through there.
3 right. Tightens. Into square right.
Uh-oh.
2 left.
I like it, Sam. I like it a lot.
Into 2 left. 4 left.
Just see a load of trees.
1 right.
That's the one.
Over bridge. K over jump. Into 1 right. Into 2 left. 3 right. Into 2 left.
Oh, man.
2 right. 1 right. Into 1 left. 1 right. 2 left.
Oh.
1 right. Into 1 left. 1
So,
right.
I could turn the car to good acceleration, but then I'd have to turn it back to max acceleration. So to save time on messing about, all I'm going to do is just leave the gearbox alone and we're going to change wheels. You winning, son? I'm winning, Dad! I'm winning!
3 left. 1 right. 2 left.
Oh, I want to get this into a 227 now. It's a 228 currently. I really want this to a little lower now. I will push this as low as I can get it. That's going lower. Hell yeah!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
1 left. Over crest. 1 right.
Sub 227's possible. I mean,
1 left.
depends how my driving goes for Indonesia and the UK. I'd say maybe,
4 right.
but I don't want to say for certain yes
Square
or
left.
no.
Into square right. 2 left.
Oh, please tell me I can do the thing I can, can't
3
I?
right.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the stages in the entire game that you can break simply by doing this.
Left.
So what I've just done there is I've just drove round a checkpoint. Hey, Mr. Murray.
5 right.
So you're like, wait a minute, it says wrong way.
3 right.
Just
Into
watch.
left.
Look at the right hand side.
Into 3
Ready?
left.
The game's about to hit itself.
Over crest. Into 1
Right.
right.
I've just jumped 2 splits ahead and I'm 15 seconds behind the AI apparently.
Over crest. Into 1 left.
This is like a glitch in the Matrix. Right, so
4 right.
to kind of explain what's going on, right, so I am actually a stage ahead, a split ahead of the AI,
4 left. Long 4 right.
and what this does, I don't know why, the game gets very confused because you bypass the checkpoint, and we basically have to now play catch up against the AI, but when you get to the end you actually win by about 15 seconds anyway.
Over crest. Into
Or 10 seconds. Like, not doing the hairpin saves a couple of seconds, believe it or not.
K bank. Square right. Long 1 right.
Like, I'm now ahead. But technically, even though I'm about a second ahead, I'm actually about 15 seconds ahead of him. Maybe even more.
Over crest. 1 right.
See? I'm 11 seconds ahead. And I'll get to the end and it'll be messed up. My time will be messed up too. So, well, my time is actually genuine, but their time is going to be interesting. So 12.64 ahead. I'm actually about 30 seconds ahead. It's great, isn't it? Now, 2 stages of hell.
3, 2,
And that's not a joke. So welcome to Krapat. I said Pripyat then. That's Poland. Krapat. The iconic stage in Colin McRae Rally 1. It's wet, it's a thunderstorm, and it's in
long 3 left.
Indonesia. So,
2 right. 5 right.
This stage is the one that's actually iconic with a rolling demo of Colin McRae Rally 1. This stage is also very difficult too. Like I said, there's 2 wet stages that we've got to do. So there is this stage, which is about 4 minutes, and then there's the other stage, which is around 3.5 minutes as well. It's like a real thunderstorm. Oh, it tries to be, anyway. There's actually a weird glitch on, I don't know if it was on the PlayStation emulator version, as in when I used to play this game on emulator on the PlayStation, or when I played it on disc, I don't remember. But there was an interesting thing that used to happen, which was you get to the end of this stage, and then when you cross the finish line you had to keep pressing the start button, or circle or something. It wouldn't tell you to do it, but you'd have to do it, otherwise you'd be stuck at a, you know, game is, stage is finished screen. I don't know if that's actually quicker. I tried that yesterday and I think it works. Yeah, I think it is a emulation bug, perhaps. I got the same thing on my console version, I'm sure I did. Very bizarre. Never used to have it, but maybe it's an NTSC bug, I don't know. Because I noticed I didn't really get it on my PAL PS2, but I got it on my NTSC PS2 version. I don't know. Really odd. Yeah, bizarre, isn't it, son?
Square right into 2 left. Hairpin left. Long 1 left. Hairpin right. 3 right. 4 right into 5 left.
Nice. Oh no. My worst nightmare. Alright, let's be having you. This is the one stage I can never do fast. Ever. I've practiced this stage for years and it still kills me. It's at night, it's in the rain, you can't see the next corner, and you just have to hope you know where the next part of the track is going to come from. Even listening to him, let's say, 4 left. Cloud and trees, uh-oh. See what I mean? How cautious I'm being on this stage. This is what I mean.
5 left, 2 left, 2 right, tightens into 4 right, square right. 4 left. 2 right into hairpin left, cleared edge. Long 5 right.
Has to be one of the worst. This is my Achilles heel stage, and so is UK stage 6 as well. They can both burn in hell. The horrible stages, absolutely horrendous. How you get a good time on either of these stages, I have no clue. This is also a reason why we have max acceleration mode as well on the gearbox, because there's so many friggin' corners. You barely have any time to use your acceleration.
3 left, tightens. Over crest into 3 right. Long hairpin left.
Oh boy.
Long 5 right.
24 viewers down.
5 right. Care back.
God, pretty soon we'll end up having like 50 people watching. Like seriously, the amount of people that comes to watch this is unbelievable, honestly. It blows me away, I'm gobsmacked. Kuru's got his niche with Need for Speed, I got mine. Colin McRae rally. I'm quite happy about that as well. I don't... Like I said, I don't want to take the credit for anything, it's just one of them things. Oh boy.
3 right. Over crest.
Yeah, exactly.
Square left.
No raids or anything. But hey,
Hairpin right.
who needs a raid when people just come naturally?
2 left. Ditch.
Million times better than Kuru? What, because I'm not a sellout? Is that what you mean?
Square left.
Nah, Kuru's a sound guy. I met him at ESA last year. Honestly, we got on pretty damn well, as I expected us to. And we had a great time. I think it was me, Dustin, Kuru, a couple other guys all met up. They were great, honestly. Kuru is much better in person, believe me.
Square right. Over
Believe me when I say that, he is a much nicer person. Oh wow, okay. Guess we're bringing this right down, huh? Okay.
5,
Bleeding hell.
3, 2, 1, go. 5 right into 5.
Nearly 3 minutes
into
up
1
now.
left into square
Wow.
left.
I'm blown away.
5 right.
Game, are you alright? You shouldn't be coming down that much.
Square left. Square right.
The arrows are broke, I think. Or have they always been that low? Is it just me, or have the arrows come down like loads? There they are. Yeah. There's like arrows. Stay up there.
Right.
Don't come down.
1 left. Care square right.
Like, a little off-putting. Nothing that much though. Oh, oh,
4 left.
bugger. Oh, okay. Not what I wanted to do, but not far off, I guess. That was just like to get past the tree.
2 right. Into
Huh, okay. That works.
right. Into 3 left.
Interesting. The car was damaged by the sounds of it, but sod it, I'm not even bothered at this
Square
point.
right into 2 left. 1 right into 4 left. 4 right.
Right, okay, well we're nearly there. We're nearly through Indonesia. Come on.
3 left.
I want to just get through the UK now. The UK is...
2 right.
No, well, the thing is, Sam, we can't repair it. This is it, that was the last call. That service area where we've just been, that was our last call to repair the car.
Right.
You get, so the way the service areas work, for those that don't know,
3 left.
on the Novice Championship you have to go through a service area every single stage.
Crest.
On Intermediate and Expert you go through a service area every 2 to 3 stages. On Expert I think it's more every 3 stages than, well, depends really.
1 right.
It's usually every 2 stages or so.
Over crest. 1 left. Over crest. Care 2 left into 2 right. 3 left.
Oh.
5 right. 1 left into 1 right. Long 4 left.
He's a man, not a god.
2 right.
I mean, to be honest, Mick, if I've gained 14 seconds in one of the worst stages in the game,
5 right.
can I class myself as a god yet?
Left.
Or do I have to finish this run first?
Over finish.
Yeah, I guess. And then yep, a few seconds save there. Oh man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Just about at the 2 hour mark, and we've only just started the last stage. Okay. So this is actually the stage with the out of bounds that McRae found. But after performing the out of bounds myself, it doesn't actually save any time at all. There's no way we can actually save time. God, it seems like the brakes are no good on this car now. Because the car slides a lot more than I want it to. Maybe it's just because I'm on... Hang on a minute, I am on sand here. Let's just think about this for a minute.
4 right. 3 left. 1 right into 2 left. Long 3 right. 3 left.
Also, come on, please, 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 please.
1 right, trees. Square left. 1 right. 1
Oh,
right.
this feels a lot better. Yeah, race through the trees again. Screw the beach. I don't want the beach. I don't like the beach.
3 right.
I like these. This is more like it. I can go a bit faster through it.
2 right.
Although it's more dangerous because there's trees again.
Right.
But whatever.
2 left into 3
Okay.
right. Bank.
Steady, 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 steady.
3 left. 5 right. Bank. 4 right. Over crest into 3 left. Long 2 right.
Oh man.
Long 1 left. Tightens. 3 right.
If you hate forest stages, you're not going to like the UK then, Retro. I'll tell you that much.
3 right.
That's like a genuine
1 right.
thing too.
Over crest into 4 right. 3 right. Over finish. Fantastic, we did it.
Yes. There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
1 right. 3 left. Logs.
We won't be changing any. I'm not changing anything on this car.
Into 5
It's going to
right.
stay with the wet grooves, and it's going to stay on the wet grooves, and it's going to stay on max acceleration.
1 right.
Unfortunately, the UK is
Logs.
one of the hardest.
3 right.
No, there's mud, just not yet.
4 right.
Trust me.
Hairpin left. 1 right into long 4 right.
Yeah, you got snow and mud. There's your mud.
Long 2 left. Tightens into 4
It's a mix of
over crest
mud,
into 1
snow,
right.
tarmac,
Square left.
everything basically. Gravel, the lot.
4 right.
Basically the full. This is the full works. The UK is everything you've just done put into practice. In my opinion, the UK is the ultimate test,
Square right. Ditch.
and it is not joking. It does not mess about. It throws everything at you.
Long 4 right.
Some of the hardest stages in the entire game are in this rally, and also some of the longest I might add to.
4 left into long
Square right, bish.
long 4 left. Square right.
Also, I should mention as well. Hey, Franz, just spotted you out the corner of my eye.
Over crest into 4 right.
I should mention quickly, since Mr. Mary is here.
Square left.
Big mention goes out to Mr. Mary for making the auto splitter for this game,
4 right.
which has helped me a hell of a lot.
Square left. Square left. Ditch. 2 right. Tightens into 4 right. 4 left. Over crest. Long 1 right. 2 right. Square left. Over crest into square right.
Thanks for doing the Max Payne 3 run once.
K post. 2 right.
Ain't nothing. I think you said it was only like a quick thing to do, but still pretty good.
One right, over crest. Long 3 right, tightens. Into 5 right, care ditch. Long 5 left.
Whoa!
Square right, ditch. 3 left, rocks.
Yeah, Mr. Barry's got a job now.
3 left, over crest, post.
He's got life things in the way now.
1 right.
He's like me, he's in the land of the working world.
Square right.
Which, as boring as it is,
Square
it's
right.
the way forward in life.
4 right. Long 3 left, tightens. Into
So no,
left,
we're on the same
ditch.
stage we
1
were
left,
before,
over
we're still on the same stage.
5 right.
I did say the UK has some long stages, I wasn't joking.
Over finish.
And we're into the 3-minute mark. Happy friggin' days.
5, 4, 3,
Whew.
2, 1, go. Over crest, into 1 right, 5 right, 2 left.
Yeah, there's this stage,
4 right,
which is horrendous because you can't see a thing.
5 right,
Now you gotta rely on instinct, kind of.
care over crest, into 5 left,
Like this!
right,
Whew. Like that.
square left,
I did say about corners that just come out of friggin' nowhere. You getting dirt too? Nice.
long 3 right, tight,
As in on PC or...
square right, 1 right, don't cut fence, 3 left, tight,
Yeah, I'm the same to be honest. I've got Dirt 2 reinstalled again and I've got it all set up, ready to go. I'm thinking of doing the same.
1 right, 2 left,
Also, thanks Shep, I will be sure to hydrate. Thank you very much.
2 left, 5 right,
The only thing that I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that's kind of annoyed me is Leviathan's done that route, right? And it's Seven's route that he's used.
left, tightens,
And yet Seven's like, you just wrote down my route, thanks. It's like, well, since you're not gonna do it yourself, someone's done it, hasn't they? I get that we could have just copied what you did in the video, but
1 left,
at least it's now written down for us to actually use.
care rocks,
Because apparently that route that Leviathan's wrote is actually the one that Seven used.
4
So I'm
left,
like,
through
huh.
narrow gate, into hairpin right,
Another one after this. Probably just a general chit chat after this retro. I need to get some food as well, so I'll be getting food and we'll have a chat.
long 5 right, tightens, into square right, don't cut rocks, 2 left,
Yeah, some run.
2 left, into
I don't really have much to rant about.
3 left,
Also, there is that particular tree.
crest, square
That
left,
tree is a real bugbear. I've got plenty of them still left to go
into
in this
5 left,
stage.
into 5 right,
Told you the UK's a pain in the arse.
over crest, into long 3
Come on,
left,
Scooby, don't
ditch,
fail me now. All I can do is just hope that my speed is
1
enough.
right,
I think
into
Ericsson
1 left,
just hit us.
long hairpin right,
Oh man, did everyone see the race at Mugello last weekend in F1?
right hairpin left,
What the f happened there?
2 right, tightens,
Seriously?
into 3 right,
The smash up after on the second restart, what the hell? Is it the second restart? Yeah, it was. Was it? Second, well, yeah, I kind of put it at Bottas's doorstep, to be honest with you. I was well good. I was like, no!
2 right,
Okay, right, yeah, we're gonna lose time here, guys, so don't scream.
2 right,
Think. Or I would. I don't know.
4 left,
Yes? No? Are we not?
Finish.
Apparently not. Okay then, never mind. I'm gonna repair the car because it needs repairing.
5, 4,
Yeah, well,
3, 2, 1, go.
Hamilton got
One right.
Hamilton got a bad start. Bottas got a good start, but when the roles got reversed, Hamilton got the good start.
3 right.
So 12 cars finished out of 20, so 8 cars retired, and 7 of them were on the because of the red flags.
5 left.
As in, there was a 3-car pile up on the first
5
lap
left. Through narrow
that
gate.
took 3 people out: Verstappen, Gasly, and Raikkonen, I think. Oh no, Raikkonen was involved, but didn't take him out.
Tightens. Bump through narrow gate.
And then there was something else as well. Who's the other person? Actually,
2 left.
Gasly.
3 right. Into
I don't know who got taken out in that first lap. Gasly,
3 left.
Verstappen, and
4 left.
Ocon? Is it Ocon? No, Ocon had brake failure, didn't he?
4 right.
Can't remember. Vettel smashed into the side of
3
sights,
right.
took his front wing
3
off.
right.
Well,
1
tapped
right.
is more like it, I'd say. Although it looked more like a
1 left.
smash.
2 left.
And then we had the big pile up on the red flag which took 4 cars out. Sainz, Latifi, Giovinazzi and Magnussen.
4 left.
Grosjean, sorry. Although they reckon Magnussen caused that. I honestly don't know who caused it.
Square
When they
left.
actually
Through
looked
narrow
at that
gate.
crash in detail, they reckon Russell started it. I was like, how the hell do you figure that? But then when you look, you think, ah, he kinda did.
Right.
He backs off and leaves a gap, and then all you see is all the other cars go, right, well I guess we're going now. Then he slams his brakes on again and causes everyone else to do the same.
Square left. Into
Bit late though for one person. I'd say that was more Giovinazzi. Sainz had nowhere to go, let's be honest.
tight hairpin right.
Literally, you just see Magnussen's car come out of friggin' nowhere, and you're like,
Hairpin left.
well,
Through
that
narrow gate.
escalated quickly, didn't it?
Square left. Through narrow gate. Over crest. 1 left. Into 4 right. Square right. Square left.
I have to admit though, I really enjoyed the track. Like, for what the track's worth, that track's gotta stay, I'm sorry. I would quite happily see that on the F1 calendar next year, damn right. Lost a tad bit of time there, but that's fine.
5, 4,
I lost 0.6 of a
2,
second.
1, go.
In my opinion, the race wasn't half bad,
1
to
left.
be honest.
Over crest. Into 3 right.
It was pretty damn good.
K over crest. Into square left.
Yeah.
4 right.
Right.
5 right.
Yeah, well, the F2 race was quite good, apparently. They had a similar smash in F2, like they did in F1.
Into
They wrapped up the Formula 3 Championship at Mugello as well. Mate, if that's what Mugello's like, I want to see what's in store at Nürburgring
square
and
right.
all the rest of the circuits. Honestly, I'm looking forward to them new ones now.
Post.
I don't know about Turkey though, but I am looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, Algarve. Do you know what? If the Algarve's anything like... Algarve is like Mugello. Same with Imola, actually. The classic circuits, so they don't have all that runoff like you get on a modern circuit, meaning you crash into somebody, you ain't getting back on track, or if you come back on, you're in real trouble. Turkey, on the other hand, it's kind of hit and miss. It's a modern circuit, but still classed as an old circuit as well. But there is runoff there. There's not loads of runoff, but there is
Square
runoff.
right.
That was the reason, believe it or not, that was the reason why Hamilton and other drivers actually liked Mugello. Because they said it's basically a classic track,
Hairpin right.
and there's not much runoff, it's very tight,
2 right.
and
Into
you have to really fight your way past. It's not like Monaco,
5
but
right.
it is tight. Personally, do you know what I say? Get rid of Monaco, keep Mugello. I'd rather have Mugello every year. Sorry, Monaco. Monaco's no good. 7-8 laps of playing follow the leader. It's boring. Always has been like that. Every now and again you get a wet race, and that's about as good as it gets. That's it. Monaco just isn't that good. It's a gem in the calendar because all rich smucks live there. That's it. That's the only reason it's got a race there, because it's a rich country. You could say the same about Abu Dhabi. Crap race, interesting circuit, crap race, but wealthy as hell. Same reason. Bahrain's kind of hit and miss. It's kind of wealthy, and the racing's okay. Not fantastic, but it's not bad either. I don't think expanding the track, it's just the straights aren't long enough to cause an overtake too much. Like, the only times you can actually overtake, you've got Sector 1, which, let's be honest, is a load of corners. Sector 2 is pretty much straights. And then 3, well, crap. Sector 3 is... yeah, Sector 3 is a bit meh. It really isn't that good. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. I'll lose a bit of time for that one. Don't forget, I'm on the wet tyres here. I could have gone on dries, to be honest. It would have been a lot better if I'd used dry tyres. Oh well. I'm going to lose a lot of time there. I think a couple of seconds. Can I still finish this speed? Can I still finish this? 3 minutes ahead.
2 left into 1 right. 2 left into 4 right. Square right into 5 left opens. Over crest. Square right over finish.
Just about. Okay, right. We're going... here we go. Okay, right. Still 3 minutes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Still 3 minutes up.
5 right.
Right, this is where I can claw it back now. Come on. You're like, claw it back? You're 3 minutes up. Well, that doesn't mean I can't gain time. There's still time save about, and I intend to get it. Time save in this particular, not stage, but in this particular rally is like, heh, come and get me. I'm like, I'm coming for your ass. I'm coming for you. It's like, get your ass back here. I want that time save. I want that time save so badly right now.
Square right, over crest. 1 right into 2 left, don't cut ditch. Over crest into 5 right. Over jump. Water splash into 2 left. Over crest into square right, don't cut ditch.
God.
Into long square left.
Oh, that actually worked out well. Okay then.
Into 5 right.
I'm like, oh no. As soon as you go off into trees, you've had it. You're like, oh no.
Caution, square left, through narrow gate.
Yeah, well,
Square right.
it's great, isn't it? It's supposed to be foggy. This is also one of the longest stages in the entire game too.
Square left.
And nope, that's not a joke. Silent Hill stage, yeah.
2 left. Square right.
Just somewhere. What's the main character called in Silent Hill?
5
What's he
right.
called? He, she, whoever it is, I don't know the character.
1 left, tight heavy left. 3 right, tightens into 5 right. 2 right, tightens. Over crest into 3 left, 4 right into 2 left.
Okay, Silent Hill 3 then? I'll just name a random one. What's the character from Silent Hill 3?
Hairpin right.
If you know it. Alex Mason, okay. Be funny, imagine Alex Mason just... hey, no!
4 left, over
Thanks
crest
for a good look.
into hairpin left.
Turned out to be a casual run, now it's turned into a massive fat PB
Square
run.
left, over crest, into 3 left,
So I got Alex, what was it, Alex?
2 left,
Heather's from 2. Oh, from 3.
hairpin right,
Literally, you know you did that run of, what's it called? What was it called? Hip, there.
right, into 2
What was the run you did?
hairpin right,
Trying to think. CTR, the Crash Team Racing, you were like, come on, yes! As in, like, you were really hyped. That could be me after this run.
square right, opens, into 1 right, 2 left,
So, just hold your horses.
4 left, into 3 right, hairpin left, tightens, cleared edge, square right,
I knew that sub 230.
crest, 3 left, tightens, tight hairpin left, into square right, don't cut edge,
Okay, so somehow,
1 left, into 2
this stage
right,
is actually
edge,
going alright.
1 right, 1 left, square left, hairpin right, over crest,
Okay, we got literally 2 stages to go. There's this stage. Dole, I don't even know what the hell that last one is.
square left,
Dole da 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 da.
5 left,
No.
2 right,
Come on.
into tight hairpin right,
Okay, tight hairpin right, tight hairpin left. Alright, now we're near the end.
long 5 right, 1 right, rocks, caution, rocks, over finish,
Nice.
5,
Okay, one of the worst stages.
2, 1, go, over crest, into 1 left,
Okay, I'm gonna go full concentration for this.
1 right, over crest, into 1 left,
Don't end up saying much. You know why? Tell me family I love them, yeah?
1 right, over crest, into square left, over crest, into 2 left, square left, tight hairpin right, cleared edge, 1 left, over crest, into 5 right, long 4 left, tightens, square right,
Friggin' stage this is.
5 right, 5 right, over bump, over crest, into hairpin right,
Okay,
over crest,
them
into
trees.
hairpin left,
Oh, no. Oh,
over crest, 4 left,
okay.
5 left, 5 right,
I say go quiet, I still speak.
hairpin left,
Focus, you moron!
4 right, over bump,
Oh,
over crest, 5 right, square left, tight hairpin right, 1 left, 1 right, square left, 2 right, into hairpin left, 4 right, 2 left, square left, over crest, 3 right, water splash, into 2 right, hairpin left, into hairpin right, over crest, into square left, 3 left,
no. Excuse me.
square right, 1
Okay.
right, into 3 left, 2 right, hairpin right, 4 left, into 4 right, 2 left, tightens, into 4 left, into square right, 4 right, hairpin left, over crest, into 2 right, 3 left, 4 left,
Bloody hell. Here we go.
5, 4, 3,
Right.
2, 1.
Go! Right. 227, here we come.
Long 4 right.
Not 226, but yeah, I'll take this.
Left over bridge. 5 right.
Timing will stop when I get right on the last
5
stage.
left over bridge. Square right. Under bridge into 3 right. Over bridge into square right. Right. 1 right. 4 right tightens. 5 left. Over bridge.
There's a 227 gone, but 226. Doesn't matter.
Over bridge into square right. Square right. 5 right. Under bridge. 1 right. That was wild.
Yes! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! 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 Ah. Go on, Colin. Well, I'll say Colin. Go on, my guy. Do the donuts. This is what you do if you win. Does donuts. Oh, come on. The stream crashed, really? The stream friggin' died as I got to the end. Oh, why did the stream have to die when I got to the end? Also, Rip Chris Preston. Alright,